Okay, this is Romans 10, verse 14 to 15. And then how shall they call on him in whom they have not believed? And how shall they believe in him who they have not heard? And how shall they hear without a preacher? And how shall they preach except they be sent? As is written, how beautiful are the feet of them that preach the gospel of peace, and bring glad tidings of good things. Okay. Then when you go to Isaiah 52. Just Isaiah 52 verse 7 to 15. How beautiful upon the mountains are the feet of him that bringeth good things, that publish peace, that bringeth good things of good tidings of good, that publish salvation, that saith unto Zion, that God reigneth. Thy watchmen shall lift up the voice together. Shall they sing? Sing what? Sing what? The new song of Moses, Deuteronomy 32. For they shall see eye to eye, when the Lord shall bring again Zion. Break forth into joy, sing together, ye waste places of Jerusalem. For the Lord has confirmed his people, he hath redeemed Jerusalem. The Lord hath made bare his holy arm in the eyes of all the nations, and all the ends of the earth shall see the salvation of our God. Depart ye, go ye out, for then is touch no unclean thing. Go ye out of the midst of her, be ye clean that bear the vessels of the Lord. For ye shall not go out with haste, nor go by flight. For the Lord will go before you, the God of Israel will be your reward. Behold, my servant shall deal prudently. He shall be exalted and extolled, and be very high. Yeah, and be very high. As many were astounded at thee with vase was so married more than any man, and in his form more than the sons of men. So shall he sprinkle many nations, and the kings shall shut their mouths at him for which had not been told them. Shall they see, and that which they had not heard shall they consider. Consider what? Their latter end. Deuteronomy 32 again. Okay, and then we go. Just look at my notes. Yeah. Deuteronomy 32. Deuteronomy 32, verse 1 to 3. Give ear, O ye heavens, and I will speak, and I'll speak and hear, O earth, the words of my mouth. My doctrine shall drop as the rain, my speech shall distill as the dew, as the small rain upon the tender herb, and as the showers upon the grass. Because I will publish the name of the Lord. Ascribe ye greatness unto our God. So God's gonna pour His grace upon His people in the end days. So, and how are they gonna hear? How are they gonna hear? Those watchmen, those Jacob my servants that are being brought up in the end days, they're gonna preach the glad tidings. They're gonna preach the gospel of peace. They're gonna be handing out the corn and the wine, and those that eat of it are gonna be the redeemed of the Lord. So, let me go to, because when I read that, when I read Romans 10, it kind of reminded me of Luke, like Luke 16. Give me a second. Yeah, it reminded me of Luke 16. You know Lazarus and the poor man. But Abraham said, Son, remember that thou in thy lifetime receivest thy good things, and likewise Lazarus evil things. But now he is comforted, and thou art tormented. And beside all this, between us and you there is great guilt fixed, so that they which would pass from hence to you cannot, neither can they pass to us that would come from thence. Then he said, I pray thee, therefore, Father, that thou wouldest send him to my father's house, for I have 5 brethren, that he may testify unto them, lest they should come into this place of torment. Abraham saith unto him, Abraham saith unto him, They have Moses and the prophets, let them hear them. And he said, Nay, Father Abraham, but if one went unto them from the dead, they will repent. And he said unto him, If they hear not Moses and the prophets, neither will they be persuaded, though one rise from the dead. So when the man that was in torment, that received all his good things in his life, and he said, "Oh, I have 5 brethren, let someone from the dead go warn them." And Abraham says, "They have Moses and the prophets." That remind me of him. That remind me of Romans 10 again. Let me go read it again. You see how I said, they have Moses and the prophets. Okay, let's read verse 14 and 15 again. It says, how then shall they call upon him whom they have not believed? And how shall they believe in him who they have not heard? How shall they hear without a preacher? And how can they preach except they be sent? As written, how beautiful are the feet of them that preach the gospel of peace, and bring glad tidings of good things. Because those prophets, they do preach the glad tidings. They do preach the gospel of peace, which is the 10 Commandments. They got Moses. There's Paul. There's so many. Like, see, the Messiah, he came down to teach the 10 Commandments, and still now you still have like 40 to 60,000 Jesuses from all these denominations that believe in another gospel. But I thought it was aren't we supposed to be like one man, one doctrine, one will? We're supposed to be like one man, one will, one doctrine, one God. Why are there 40,000 plus? So how these people are gonna hear from God's true people that are gonna be raised up in the end days, the watchmen, Jacob my servant, that write a check for half, and Judah, if you repent, you owe 80, because you have received more, and you know more. You're not even fulfilling the royal law. Like, when you guys try to, you're doing unrighteously. You're casting unrighteous judgment. You're supposed to be go find the fathers and go preach to the widow and the fatherless. You're supposed to go help them, like, on the streets, because the Messiah didn't come for the righteous, but for the poor. So I just woke up not that long ago. But like, you see in Deuteronomy 32 verse 1 to 3, how God's going to drop the dew from the heavens onto the grass, which is the people. He's going to do that through his servants, through the watchmen that are brought up in the end days, to blow their trumpet, to warn the people that there's a sword coming, to repent and be grafted in, to get in covenant before it's too late. That's what you need to do. You need to repent, okay? Keep the 10 Commandments and eat clean and fulfill the royal law.